In this video, we're going to be working through examples where we're asked to order fractions. We're asked to put the following fractions in order from the smallest to the largest. We have 1/2, 3/8, and 3/4 in the first example. One way of doing this is putting the fractions over a common denominator. And in this case, 8 is a common denominator because 2 goes into 8, 4 goes into 8, and 8 goes into 8 as well. I'm going to take the half and I'm going to put it over a denominator of 8. To get 8, I need to multiply the denominator by 4. Whatever I do to the denominator, I also have to do to the numerator. So I've got to multiply the numerator by 4 as well. So that gives me 4 for the numerator. I'm also going to take 3/4. I'm going to put it over a denominator of 8. From 4 to 8, I have to multiply by 2. Therefore, I also have to multiply the numerator by 2. So that gives me 6/8. And then finally, I have 3/8. Putting them in the order from the smallest to the largest, 3/8 comes first, 4/8, and then 6/8. So my answer is 3/8. 4/8 is equivalent to a half, so half comes next. And then 3/4 is equivalent to 6/8. So these are my answers to the question. In the second example, we're asked to order 7/16, 8/20, and 9/25 from the smallest to the largest fraction. This example is a little more complicated than the previous one because it requires a lot more work to find a common denominator of 16, 20, and 25. One way of doing this is using common multiples of the three numbers. So I'm going to start with the first denominator, which is 16, and I'm going to write it as a product of prime factors. 2 goes into 16 8 times, 2 goes into 8 4 times, and 2 goes into 4 twice. So 16 can be written as 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. For 20, 2 goes into 20 10 times, 2 goes into 10 5 times. So 20 can be written as 2 times 2 times 5. For 25, 2 prime numbers that goes into 25 are 5 and 5. So 25 can be written as 5 times 5. The next thing I want to do now is to find out where they overlap. There is a 2 in 16 and it also appears in 20. There's another 2 in 16 that also appears in 20. And we also have a 5 that appears in 20 as well as 25. So what we're going to do is put those numbers in a Venn diagram to help us visualize what's going on. So the first circle is 16, the second circle is 20, and the third circle is 25. 16 has 2 times 2, which overlaps with 20. So I'm going to put those 2's in the circle where 20 and 16 overlap. Then I've got the remaining 2's, which does not overlap with anything. 20 overlaps with 25, so I'm going to put the 5 where 20 and 25 overlaps. And then I write the final 5 for 25 where it doesn't overlap with anything. So now I've got all the numbers where they overlap and where they don't overlap. To find the common denominator, I'm just going to take all these numbers and multiply them together. So 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 5 times 5 is the common denominator of 16, 20 and 25. So if I multiply these, 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 times 2 is 16. 16 times 5 is 80. And 80 times 5 is 400. So I have a common denominator of 400. So 7 over 16 put over a denominator of 400. 16 times 25 gives me 400. So that means I also have to multiply the numerator by 25, which gives me 175. 8 over 20 put over denominator of 400. I have to multiply 20 times 20 to get 400, which means the numerator needs to be multiplied by 20 to get 400, and that gives me 160. And finally, 9 over 25 put over a denominator of 400. I multiply 25 by 16, which also means I need to multiply my 9 times 16, which gives me 144. So now I have all the fraction over a common denominator. 9 over 25 is the smallest of them. So I can reorder my fraction as 9 over 25. The next number that comes after 9 over 25 is 8 over 20. And then finally, 7 over 16.